Listen. Now, part of the reason why you guys are over there is to try to keep you to stop from talking. No, I don't even care. I don't even care. All right. So today, Friday, we did graphing. All right, and like I said, I'm a little disappointed. I know I don't really assign homework over the weekend, but that was a pretty, it wasn't that much. All right. And again, some of you guys, that's part of the problem. You need more practice, not less. So if you don't do anything over the weekend, now we got to go from almost the beginning. All right. Now, today is called a substitution method. All right. The problem with graphing is that if you don't get something exact, for example, like 1, 1 or -3, 5, it's kind of hard to find the point of intersection unless you're using your calculator. All right, so now we've developed a method, and there's 2 or 3 different methods. And so you got to figure out which method is the best way to do it. All right, so today I'm going to show you the substitution method. Tomorrow we're going to do the elimination method. All right, so again, I think it's easier on the iPad because I think there's more problems for us. All right, so I want everybody to look at the substitution method. All right, and you guys Bragdon, right? Yeah. Okay, so now for the substitution, what I'm going to do for your class is we'll do the odds, and with the other class I'm going to do the even. I'm going to try to get through all of them, but I'm not 100% sure. So what I want everybody to do is open this up, all right, and then what I'm going to do is, like I said, I'm going to do the odds with you guys, and I'm going to try to show you how it is relatively easy, all right, but there is a lot to do. So here we go. So you can kind of do the same thing I did here. I just opened it up more. All right. Now, what I want to do for question number 1, the reason why it's called a substitution is because you're going to substitute one equation in for the other. Now, please look up at question number 1 for a second. What does y equal? Guys, what does y equal in the first equation? -3x. All right, so y equals -3x. That means wherever I see a y, I can replace it with what? With -3x. Look at what I'm showing you right up here. Hey, everybody see this? Y equals -3x. The reason they call it a substitution is because I'm going to substitute in for that y what? I'm going to plug in -3x. All right? So now I have -3x is equal to 6x minus 9. Everybody see that? Any questions? Girls, come on. And now it's just a matter of solving it. All right, so I'm going to do what? I'm going to subtract 6x from both sides, subtract 6x from both sides, and now I have what? -9x equals -9. Everybody okay with that? And then what? Divide both sides by -9, so x is equal to what? -1. X is equal to what? -1. Isn't it +1? +1. All right, x is equal to +1. Oh, yeah. Does everybody see that? Now, remember, we need an ordered pair. So if x is equal to 1, I have to figure out what y is. All right, the easiest thing I can do now that I know that x is equal to 1 is I can plug it back into either one of these equations and it'll work out. So if I let x equal 1, y is going to be -3 times 1, which is what? -3. All right. So the answer to a system of equation is an ordered pair. The answer to a system of equation is an ordered pair. So what was the x? What was the x coordinate?
1.
What's the y coordinate?
-3.
-3. What that means is if you were to graph those equations, they would intersect at what point?
1.
They would intersect at 1, -3. That's what that means. Is everybody okay with that? All right. Now what I'm going to do is, I'm a little cramped there, so I thought I could get enough room, but I'm just going to copy this. I'm just going to bring number 3 down. All right. You click on
Top right where it's the 2 papers. Like
this right here, and then you just tap on
3 dots on the paper.
over here. Just add a page. All right. So now, once again, here we go. I have y equals -2x minus 9 and y equals 2x minus 1. All right. Now I need everybody to highlight -2x minus 9. Y is equal to -2x minus 9. Will, you with me? So now I want everybody to look at this right here. Does everybody see this y right here? I'm going to substitute into that y what? What? -2x minus 9. So that y becomes -2x minus 9 is equal to 2x minus 1. Come on, Allison. Are you with me? You good? Now I have to solve the equation. Here's where you have to get better. I want the variable to be positive, so I'm going to add 2x to both sides. Add 2x. Then I'm going to add 1. Add 1. So I end up with 4x is equal to -8. Divide by 4. Divide by 4. So x equals what?
-2.
X equals -2. Will, you still with me? Now I have x equals -2. I think this up here is the easiest equation. So I'm going to write y equals 2. What is the x now? What did I say x was equal to?
-2.
-2 minus 1. Y equals -4 minus 1. So the y value is what? The y value is -5. So if I were to graph those two lines, they would intersect at what point?
-2.
-2, comma, -5. All right, anybody have any questions with that? All right, so that was number 3. Now I'm going to grab number what? I'm going to grab number 5. All right, now I'm going to give you a second for number 5. All right, same principle. I want to see, I'm going to walk around the room, and I want to see who's done the substitution properly. Let's go. Number 5. Okay, so let me just copy that at the bottom. See this? Y. See that Y? What do you make that Y? What do you make that Y? You hear me? That's what we're doing. Good. That's all. All right. That should have gave you enough time to make sure. Very good. Okay. Again, I'm highlighting just to make sure. Does everybody understand? This 6x plus 4 right here is what y is equal to. So see this y down here? I'm going to change that y to what? I'm going to change that y to 6x plus 4. So I'm going to do 6x plus 4 equals -3x minus 5. Colin, is that good now? Girls, how's that? Carly, All right, now we're just solving this, right? By adding 3x, subtracting 4, subtracting 4. 9x equals negative 9. So x equals what? So x equals negative 1. Good. All right. Very important. Now you have a second step. Now, I think the first one is the easiest, so I want to highlight this right here. I'm going to take the first equation, all right, and wherever I see the x, I'm going to put what? Negative 1. So y equals 6 times negative 1 plus 4. Y equals negative 6 plus 4. Y equals negative 2. So my solution is what? Negative 1, negative 2. Colin, you good on this now? Did you understand that substitution? Jesse, how are you doing? Carly? Come on. Tell me where you're not sure. You got x equals negative 1, so I'm happy with you on that.
Yeah, I got that. And then after that, I can count
Okay, so see what I did. Look right up here, please. See this equation? I just put negative 1 in for x. You hear me?
Oh.
So y is equal to 6x plus 4. I replaced x with what? Negative 1, because that's what it's equal to.
Okay, yeah, I understand.
All right, Allison, go ahead.
And then how did you get, oh, actually, never mind.
Allison, go, Emily. It doesn't matter, kiddo. Makes no difference. You're going to get the same answer. Do you want me to show you that? Or are you good? Yeah, it doesn't matter what equation that you plug it into, you'll get the same answer. Okay? What?
When you get the answer, doesn't matter first.
Alphabetical order, X, Y.
Oh, no, but, yes. So it doesn't matter if it's negative 2, 1, or
What goes first?
negative.
X. And then what comes second? Yeah. So it does matter, is what I'm trying to tell you. Do you understand that? X comes before Y. You put the X first and then the Y. It's always alphabetical. Allison, do you understand that? All right. I'm grabbing number 7. I want everybody to make the substitution on number 7. Yeah. What do you do? Good. Good job. Wow, very good, very good. Now listen to me. This goes over here, so this goes over there. One. You're almost there. You hear me? So concentrate. The variable goes on the left, the number goes on the right. They have to be on opposite sides. So what are you going to do now? Yes, -2. Good. Now, good job. Equals. Yay, so good. So what does x equal? Good, put x equals 1. Now you pick an equation, the top one. I want you to write down here, y equals 3x plus 2. And what does x equal? So, y 1 plus 2, come on. There's a 3 there. Put that parentheses around it, put a 3 there, and y equals. Now solve that. What is that? Yes, good. Put y equals 5. Come on, girl. So now my answer is what? Wow. Come on. Get busy on the next one. You good? All right, let's take a look. Come on. Look, if you know how to do it now, it's the same thing. Just keep right on going. All right, just keep right on going. So let's look at number 7 now. So you just say, come on now, everybody. 3x plus 2 equals negative 3x plus 8. Add 3x. Add 3x. Subtract 2. 6x equals 6, so x equals what? 1. X equals 1. Now, does it matter what equation I choose? So I pick the first one. Y equals 3 times 1 plus 2. Y equals 5. Solution 1 comma 5. How's that? How's that? Good? 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 Carly, what about you?
Yeah,
1 comma 5 was my answer.
I got negative 5. I think I just.
3 times 1 plus 2.
Yeah.
You see it or not? Come on, I want you
For
concentrating.
some reason, I got negative. I put down negative 300.
I don't know why either, because it's clearly a positive 3, right?
Yeah.
Max, you good?
Yeah.
Colin, you got it now?
Yep.
All right, so I'm going to grab 9. Let's go. Everybody try number 9 now. Number 11 is a little bit different, so we got to get there. I'm listening.
For number 7, it's like for the second y equals, it says negative 3x plus 8.
No, it's yes. So if I do negative 3 times 1 plus 8, it's still 5. If I plug 1 in for x, you with me? Negative 3 times 1 is negative 3 plus 8, still 5. Agreed? All right, so here we go. Let's take a look at number 9. Will, you with me on number 9?
Yes.
Okay. So 2x minus 3 equals negative 2x plus 9. Everybody okay with that? Come on now, Allison. All right, let's see. You did a plus 2x, plus 2x, plus 3, plus 3. So you end up with 4x equals 12. So x equals what? Nice. X equals 3. Right? Easy. Now you're going to plug 3 in. Let's plug 3 into the top equation. Y equals 2 times 3 minus 3. Y equals 6 minus 3. So y was 3 also. Do you agree with that? So your answer is 3 comma 3. From the equation, buddy. Let's look. See? Y equals 2 times 3 minus 3. Good? All right, good question. All right, right, grab 11. 11's different now, so you got to put a star by number 11. All right, here we go. Number 11. All right, again, stay with me now, because 11 is the one that's different. All right, so here we go. Now I have a big problem. Look up, everybody. Come on, I need your attention up here now, because this one's different. What does y equal again? Y equals 6x minus 6. Anybody have any issues with that? Do I agree? So that means wherever I see a y, I have to put what? That's right. So see this y right here now. This y right here. That's going to become what? What is that y? Minus 6. Right. So here we go. So negative 3x minus 3, open parentheses, 6x minus 6, close parentheses, equals negative 24. Now we're going to distribute the negative 3. That is correct. What's the matter, Will? Come on.
Could you do the, it's on you.
Okay.
I was going to ask you simplify 3 and negative 3.
No. Negative 18x, and then that would be a what? Plus 18 equals negative 24. Does everybody agree with that? All right, somebody help me with this. What is that the same as? What?
I mean, wait. Oh, we're adding, or so, yeah, adding it. Okay, sorry.
I just want to know what the answer is.
Okay, negative 21.
Wow, yeah, negative 21x plus 18 equals negative 24. Subtract 18. Negative 21x is equal to negative 42. Divide by negative 21. So x is equal to what?
2.
X is equal to 2. Everybody with me on this? X equals 2. Now, the easiest one is the top one, right? So y is equal to 6 times 2 minus 6. Y equals 12 minus 6. So y is equal to what, guys? Y is equal to 6. So my answer is 2 comma 6. All right. Feeling pretty good. What number was that? 11. All right, so let's grab 13 now. Oh, 13 is nice because they already tell you what the y value is. What's the y value? The y value is negative 6. All right, so let's look at 13 for a quick second. Does everybody understand what I'm saying when I said they already tell you what the y value is, right?
Mm-hmm.
So all I have to do is wherever I see a y, I put what? That's right. Wherever I see a y, I put negative 6. So now 3x minus 6, negative 6 equals 30. 3x plus 36 equals 30. Subtract 36 from both sides. So 3x is equal to negative 6. So x has to equal what? Negative 2. So my answer is, what's my answer?
Negative 2 comma negative 6.
Negative 2, negative 6. Everybody happy with that? Any issues? Allison? Kate? Good? Yes.
How do you get out of negative 2?
What I'm trying to ask, Will, is I'm just trying to ask what step are you on?
How you got me.
I don't know what you mean, how I got them.
Okay.
No, come on now. I want you to ask me, but I don't know. Like, are you on step number 1?
No.
You know how to do step 1. You know how to do step 2. You know how to do the next. So are you good now?
Yes.
All right, don't refer that. You have to be more specific is what I'm trying to tell you. Right? You understand me? All right. So are you good with that? Notice I put the x first and then the y. All right, let's see if we can do the next one now. Come on, 15. I'm going to grab 15. 15 is kind of nice too because it tells us that what? Yeah, it gives us the y value. So I'm going to have to move this one just for time. So if the y is negative 5, 3x plus 4 times negative 5 equals negative 17. Will, does that make sense what I did there? Okay. I just put negative 5 in for y. Colin, are you still good? Now when I solve this out, 3x, do I agree? Minus 20 equals negative 17. Add 20. So 3x is equal to 3, so x equals what?
1.
X equals 1. Everybody okay with that? And if x equals 1, they already told me what the y value is. What's the y value?
Negative 5.
So 1, -5 is good. Everybody okay? All right, let's look at 17 now. Now, what does y equal, guys?
7x equals 15.
Now, they're trying to confuse you because they just put it below instead of where? Above. So you have to just find the one that's correct. Everybody agree with that? So wherever you see a y, I'm going to put what?
7x plus 15.
Right, wherever I see a y, I'm going to put 7x plus 15. All right? Now, -2x plus 2, open parentheses, 7x plus 15 equals 18. Will, are you still with me? Jesse? Emily, you got a question? Any questions? All right. Now I have to do what with the 2? What do I distribute? So when I distribute -2x plus 14x plus 30 equals 18. Allison, how are you? Combining like terms, 12x plus 30 equals 18. Now what? Subtract 30, right? $12x equals -12. So x equals what? -1. Now it's just easy to plug -1 back into this equation. So y equals 7 times -1 plus 15. Y equals -7 plus 15. So y is equal to what? 8. And so my solution is -1, 8. Allison, you still good? Carly, you still good?
Yeah.
Ben? Alex? All right, let's grab 19. All right, let's see how much I can do. 19 through 29. How much? Do we really only have 1 minute? Okay, so your homework, guys. Listen to me. I'm not trying to be a pain, but I really want you to try to concentrate on the evens. All right, I want you to concentrate on the evens. All right. No, just through 30. I'm going to give you a break. Just through 30. All right. Now, yeah, just through 30. So 2 through 30 evens, guys. 2 through 30 evens. And what I'm going to do is, with the other class, I'm going to do the what with them? I'm going to do the evens. All right, so if you're having some issues, you can listen to the other class, and that'll be the evens. Is everybody with me? Any questions? All right, try to get as much as you can done.